with you. Request FR clearance for Iraklio Airport.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Good afternoon, co-pilot. What's your name?
Good evening, Captain. I am Brian, your co-pilot for today.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Glad to fly with you, Brian.
Glad to be flying with you too, Captain. Let's have a great flight.
Santorini clearance, AGN23, Airbus 320, IFR clearance to Athens.
AGN23, Santorini ground information, Romeo is current. Cleared to Athens via the Neti 1 X-ray departure, then as filed. Departure runway 33, initial climb to 4,000. Departure will stay with tower on 122.1, squawk 2264.
Clear to Athens via Neti 1 X-ray departure. Departure runway 33. Initial climb 4,000. Departure will stay with tower on 122.1. Squawk 2264, AGN23.
AGN23, read back correct. Expect runway 33. Report ready for push and start.
122.1, Skyway 148.
And if flight following is requested, read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 119.825, advise on initial contact you have information Juliet. Santorini Airport, information Juliet. 1550 Zulu. Wind 335 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 2500 feet. Temperature 20. Dew point 13. QNH 1022. Transition level 55. Arriving and departing runway 33. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 119.825, advise on initial contact you have information Juliet. Santorini Airport, information Juliet. 1550 Zulu. Wind 335 at 11.
Santorini ground, good afternoon. This is AGN 680. I would like please to have the clearance frequency.
Aegean 680, Santorini ground, information Juliet is current. Cleared to Kazantzakis via the Givi 1 X-ray departure, then as filed. Departure runway 33. Initial climb 4000, departure will stay with tower on 122.1 squawk 1422.
This is Atlas Aerodrome by direct, climb and maintain 7000, expect flight level 24010, minutes after departure, call departure on 122.1, squawk 7145, current information is India, Aegean 355.
Clear to Nikos Kazantzakis, departing runway 33, initial climb to 4000 feet, departing frequency 122.1, squawk 1422, Aegean 680.
Aegean 680, read back correct.
Santorini delivery, good afternoon, Aegean 3355, A320 200 series, requesting IFR clearance to Athens.
Aegean 3355, Santorini ground. Good afternoon, cleared to Athens Aerodrome via direct. Climb and maintain 7000, expect flight level 24010, minutes after departure. Departure 122.1 squawk 7145. Information India is current.
ground.
Aircraft loaded.
GN23,
Brian.
push and start.
At GN23, push and start approved. Report.
Great,
ready
Captain.
taxi.
We're ready for the departure briefing when you are.
Okay, Brian, can you brief me, please?
Santorini delivery, good morning.
Sure thing, Captain. Here's the departure briefing. We will be departing from runway 33. We'll be flying the Givy 1 X-ray departure with an initial climb altitude clearance to 4,000 feet. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile, climb altituding to FL240. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400 feet, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400 feet, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climb altituding to 3,000 feet before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We have been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 7221, and departure frequency will be 119er.825. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots, VR is 147 knots, and V2 is 152 knots. We'll climb altitude out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Brian, can you confirm our squawk code is 1422?
GN33 55, taxi to runway Tree via Bravo.
Yes, Captain, our squawk code is 1422.
Taxi to runway Tree via Bravo.
Thanks.
Tree 55. GN3355, holding short runway Tree.
You're welcome, Captain. Let me know when you'd like me to handle the comms.
Above. Minimum.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, σας ομιλεί ο κυβερνήτης. Είμαστε έτοιμοι για αναχώρηση. Αναμενόμενη ώρα άφιξης σε περίπου 15 λεπτά από τώρα στο αεροδρόμιο του Ηρακλείου. Καλή μας πτήση.
Santorini ground, Europa 281, vacating runway to the left, request taxi to parking.
Brian, we're ready to go.
Europa 281, taxi to main apron via Charlie Kilo. Have a good day.
Santorini ground, this is GN680 requesting pushback.
AGN 680, pushback approved. Face northeast.
Main apron by Charlie Kilo, Europa 281.
Europa 281, main apron via Charlie Kilo. Have a good day.
Santorini ground, Aegean 680 requesting permission to start the engines.
Aegean 680, engine start approved.
Starting number 2. NG2 available, Brian. Starting number 1.
Captain, I'm available to handle the comms whenever you're ready to hand them over. Roger, Captain. Starting engine number 1. Let me know when you'd like me to handle the comms.
Takeoff configuration normal.
Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo, hold short of runway 10, traffic on short final. Holding short of runway 10, Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo.
Santorini ground, Aegean 680, ready to taxi IFR to runway 33.
Aegean 680, taxi to runway 33 via Charlie Alpha Golf. Contact tower on 122.1 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 33 via Charlie Alpha Golf, departure frequency 122.1, Aegean 680. We're ready to taxi, Brian, let's go.
Roger, Captain. I'll handle the taxi clearance.
We got the clearance, Brian.
Roger that, Captain. We're cleared as filed. Let me know when you'd like me to handle the comms.
Juliet.
Contact tower on 122.1 so long.
Tower on 122.1, Aegean 680. Tower Aegean 680 holding short on runway 33, ready for IFR departure to Nikos Kazantzakis.
Aegean 680, Santorini Tower. Information Juliet is current. Clear to Nikos Kazantzakis via the Gibby 1 X-ray departure, then as filed. Departure runway 33. Initial climb 4000. Departure will stay with tower on this frequency. Squawk 2554. November 23, Santorini Approach. Good morning. Santorini Island QNH 1015.
1015. November 23.
Santorini Tower Aegean 680 holding short runway 33, requesting takeoff clearance.
Aegean 680, runway 33, winds 335 at 1 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 33, Aegean 680. Brian, take over communications, please.
Roger, Captain. I'll handle the communications from here.
Jet 21 Kilo Mike Santorini Tower, welcome to Santorini. Contact ground on 119.825.
Auckland Mike Express, have a good day. Jet 21 Kilo Mike.
Jet 21 Kilo Mike taxi to parking at your discretion. Have a good day.
Contacting ground on 119.825.
Skyways 148, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climbing to flight level 220, Skyways.
Ready for departure, Brian.
Roger, Captain. I'll handle the takeoff clearance.
We're cleared for takeoff, Brian.
Aegean 680.
Roger, Captain. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Man, flex, SRS, auto thrusting loop. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Speed to 10 knots, maintain current heading. November 23.
I am not seeing your transponder. Confirm squawking 2554, mode C ident one more time for me. Aegean 680 identified. 2 miles northwest of Santorini at 1700 feet. Heading 336, QNH 1022. Clear direct D197J. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
Heading 336, clear direct D197 Juliet. Climb and maintain flight level 190. Aegean 680.
Santorini approach November 23, request to reduce speed to 210.
Tower, can you repeat your last transmission?
Aegean 680 identified. 2 miles northwest of Santorini at 1700 feet. Heading 336, QNH 1022. Clear direct D197J. Climb altitude, flight level 190.
Heading 336, QNH 1022. Clear direct D197J. Climb to flight level 190. Aegean 680.
Aegean 680, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230. Aegean 680.
November 23, runway 34.
So Brian, how's your wife and kids?
November 23 Mykonos Tower, wind 340 at 11. Runway 34 cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to
Thanks
land.
for asking, Captain. They're doing well. Let me know if you need anything related to the flight.
That's approved. Skyway transport.
Do we have any checklists, Captain?
Disregard. Skyway transport.
Captain, I'm only trained to handle the comms. Let me know if you need anything related to ATC.
Can you brief me about the landing?
Skyway 148, say again.
Certainly, Captain. We'll be arriving at Iraklio Nikos Kazantzakis Airport on runway 27 using the RNAV approach. We'll be flying the Navy 1 Alpha arrival. Transition level is 6-5. After the star, we'll intercept the RNAV to runway 27. Weather at arrival shows winds 315 at 9 knots, scattered clouds at 2500 feet. No significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 2554, and approach frequency will be 118.05. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Thank you, Brian.
Aegean 680, contact Athens on 129.325.
You're welcome, Captain. Let me know if you need anything else.
Switching to Athens on 129.325, Aegean 680. Evening, climbing through flight level 170 to reach flight level 230.
Aegean 680, Athens identified. Good evening.
Flight level 110.
Aegean 38, Athens identified.
Athens Center, Aegean 680, requesting flight level 080.
Athens, descend and maintain flight level 100.
Descend and maintain flight level 100. Aegean 338. Athens, day 704, climbing flight level 290.
Athens Center, Aegean 680, requesting flight level 080.
Aegean 680, descend flight level 080.
Descend flight level 080, Aegean 680.
Cleared for the Navy 1 Alpha arrival for the visual runway 27 into Kazantzakis via Gonzo. When you're ready, descend and maintain 3000. QNH 1021.
Cleared Navy 1 Alpha arrival, visual runway 27 via Gonzo. Descend and maintain 3000. QNH 1021. Aegean 680.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, από το θάλαμο διακυβέρνησης έχουν ξεκινήσει την καθοδό στο αεροδρόμιο του Ηρακλείου. Θα προσδιορθούμε σε περίπου 10 λεπτά από τώρα. Καλή διαμονή στην Κρήτη.
Delta 246 climb and maintain flight level 320. Climbing to flight level 320, Delta 246.
Brian, can you tell me the approach frequency?
Captain, the approach frequency for Heraklion is 133.475.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome, Captain. Let me know if you need anything else.
November 23, Athens, roger.
Athens Center, can we switch to Nikos Kazantzakis approach frequency, please? Aegean 680.
November 23, Athens. Proceed direct IR 401. Descend and maintain 2000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 27 approach.
Aegean 680, contact Kazantzakis Approach on 133.475.
133.475, Aegean 680.
3.475.
Brian,
680.
Brian, I will handle the communications from now on. Thank you. Nikos Kazantzakis Approach is Aegean 680 inbound for visual runway 27 approach.
Good evening. Aegean 680, cleared for the visual approach to runway 27 at Heraklion. Contact tower when ready.
Cleared for the visual approach to runway 27. Will contact tower when ready. Aegean 680.
Brian, I will handle the communications from now on.
QNH 1014. Roger. QNH 1014.
Understood, Captain. Handover of communications to you.
Nikos Kazantzakis Approach, can you give us tower frequency, please?
November 23, contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175.
Aegean 680, contact Iraklio Tower on 129.325.
129.325, Aegean 680.
November 23, Iraklio Approach, contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175. 129.175. Iraklio Approach, November 23, descending to 2000 with you.
5000, expect RNAV approach runway 21.
Descending to 5000, expecting RNAV 21, UPS 1302 heavy.
Nikos Kazantzakis Tower, Aegean 680, inbound for landing, visual runway 27.
Aegean 680, Athens identified. Good evening, Iraklio QNH 1022.
Flaps 1.
Aegean 680, Athens, contact directly and approach on 118.025.
Nikos Kazantzakis Approach, Aegean 680 on final visual runway 27.
Aegean 680, Iraklio approach identified. Good evening, Iraklio QNH 1022.
Iraklio Tower, Aegean 680 requesting landing clearance.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Israel 504.
I'll request landing clearance from Iraklio Tower.
Flaps 4.
Iraklio Tower, Aegean 680, on final visual for runway 27, requesting clearance to land.
Aegean 680, cleared for the visual approach to runway 27 at Iraklio. Contact tower when ready.
Cleared for the visual approach to runway 27, will contact tower when ready. Aegean 680.
Can you give me tower frequency, Brian?
The tower frequency for Iraklio is 129.175, Captain.
Identified. QNH 1012.
Switch to tower frequency, please, and ask for landing clearance.
Captain, I can't switch frequencies or request landing clearance until you hand over the comms control to me.
I hand over the comms to you, Brian.
Sky Express 621, contact Athens on 123.725.
Roger, Captain. I'll handle the comms from
climb and
here.
maintain flight level 200.
Switch to tower frequency and ask for landing clearance, please.
Captain, we can't switch frequencies until approach hands us over to tower. We'll stay with approach for now.
Iraklio Tower, this is Aegean 680 on final, visual runway 27, requesting landing clearance.
Aegean 680, continuing visual approach to runway 27.
Aegean 680, continue visual approach to runway 27. Contact tower when ready.
What's the frequency of the tower, please?
We'll contact tower when ready. Aegean 680.
100 above. Minimum 500.
Aegean 680, contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175.
Switching to Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175. Aegean 680.
Retard.
Kazantzakis Tower, Aegean 680, evening, descending through 0.
Aegean 680, Kazantzakis Tower, roger, continue approach.
Negative, sir. Adidas.
We have landed, tower, we have landed.
It landed. Skyways 148. Scan number 10. Request IFR to Athens.
Aegean 680, wind 315 at 9er, runway 27, clear to taxi to parking. Welcome to Kazantzakis. Aegean 680, welcome to Kazantzakis. Contact ground on 121.85.
Runway 27, clear to taxi to parking. Aegean 680. Kazantzakis ground, Aegean 680, evening. We're clear of runway 27 and ready to taxi to the gate.
Aegean 680, Kazantzakis ground, taxi to gate 15 via Charlie Delta. Good day.
Gate 15 via Charlie Delta, Aegean 680.
Kazantzakis ground, Aegean 680, requesting a follow me car.
Aegean 680, follow me, car will guide you. Taxi to gate via Charlie Delta.
Follow me car to the gate via Charlie Delta, Aegean 680.
Viking 1513, request started.
Viking 1513, Kazantzakis ground, pass your message.
Kazantzakis ground, Aegean 680, requesting progressive taxi.
Aegean 680, progressive taxi approved. Follow the taxi path to gate 15 via Delta. Good day.
Να και το follow me. Πρώτη φορά το βλέπω. Τέλειο.
Request taxi.
Viking 1513, taxi to runway 27 via Delta. Contact tower on 129.175 when ready for departure.
Μάλιστα, μάλλον η θέση μας είναι κατηλημένη.
Transamerica 1980.
Ωραία.
Transamerica
American 19880. Taxi to runway 27 via Delta. Contact tower on 129.175 when ready for departure.
Easy 6592, request start south. Easy 6592.
Easy 6592, Kazantzakis ground, startup approved.
Approved, easy 6592. Yeah, good morning. This is Easy 6592, request taxi to runway 09.
Engines off.
Kazantzakis ground, good afternoon, the GM 342, stand 14, request startup.
Brian, thanks for flying with me.
Aegean 432, Kazantzakis ground, good afternoon. Startup
You're welcome,
approved.
Captain.
Taxi
It's a
to
pleasure to
runway
fly with
27
you.
via
Let me know
Alpha.
if you need anything
Information
else.
uniform is current.
Approved, taxi to